Keisha, where I am designing my way through life and inspiring you to do the same. I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss Miss Dakota because last time she took over the intro and she already talking over me again. Alrighty, baby. Thank you. You're welcome. So a couple of you guys have definitely requested, since the holidays have started, have you ever done a balloon tree? The answer is no, I have not, but today I completed one for you guys, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. This tree will be staying up in my front room through the remainder of the holidays. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can join the designer family, and make sure you hit that bell so that you do not miss an upload from me. I had so much fun making this balloon tree for you guys today. I did a couple of different techniques just to show you guys the options that you have when you're doing, whether it's just creating this tree or even doing balloon garlands. As if you've been following me from the beginning of my journey on YouTube, you know that I have transitioned in a couple of different times with as far as how I make my balloon garlands. I started off using balloon ribbon, then I transitioned to fishing line, then I went back to balloon ribbon, then I went back to fishing line because that's my absolute favorite now for everything. And then I gave glue dots a try, I gave the hot glue gun a try, I've gave now 260s a try. So I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of all of that throughout this video, and please keep in mind that those are all options for when you are creating this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into how I created this balloon tree.
Alright guys, so to get started, the first thing you're going to need is a balloon stand and balloons that are in quads enough to go the height that you want. I did put this together from the balloon wall that I did on the last vlog that was a Frozen Winter Wonderland theme. So if you want to see how to do that, I will insert some clips here to show you how to get this built. I am recycling these balloons as well as adding in some additional colors to get the look that I want.
Alright, so after you have blown up your balloons, place them in quads, and adhere them to your pole, you're going to need your fishing line. That's what I'm using to add my balloons onto this today. As you guys know, I have shown you guys several different methods for creating your balloon garland, but the way you attach your balloons is solely based on how you feel, your comfort level with using balloon string versus using the 260s versus using a hot glue gun or tape or glue dots. It's all completely up to you. I actually created a balloon playlist specifically so that you do not have to hunt through all the vlogs that I've done, because not everything I've done is balloons. I like to do a variety of different things. So I have put all of my balloon vlogs are in a playlist. All you have to do is go through the titles. I try to make the titles as specific as possible for you guys to go through and look. As you can see, I didn't always use fishing line to do my balloon garlands. I didn't always use the 260 to do my balloon garlands. Maybe if you go back to watch some of the older vlogs, you can see how I started. What was easier for me then may work for you now if you're just getting started. You know, things like that. So just, you know, find what works for you guys. The stand that I'm using is from Target, and I will have it linked down in the description box for you guys. For the specifics on how to get certain heights and all that, please go back and watch my tutorial I just did previous vlog on how to do the Frozen Winter Wonderland balloon wall. The first thing I'm going to do is start with the base of my tree. I'm going to use my fishing line to adhere some balloons around the base of my tree. That's basically so I can set how wide I want to make the rest of the tree. And so the first thing I'm going to do is take one of my dupes and tie a knot used with the fishing line onto the string. I like to do the first one a couple times because this is the first one that's holding everything together, and I want to make sure that it does not come loose. The second thing I'm going to do, I've showed you guys this numerous times in previous videos. I do use the figure 8 method in order to adhere my balloon garlands, and that's what I'm going to be using today to attach this to the balloon structure. A really good video to see how to do this up close and personal is going to be the Muppet. It has a Muppet Babies for the cover, and it was basically filling gaps in your balloon garlands. That's the same thing I'm doing when I adhere these two balloons to this. But I am still going to walk you guys through. So the first thing you're going to do is take your balloon cluster, and you're going to push it into where you want to start at. You're going to take your string and wrap it around a balloon that's already there. You're going to give it a slight pull, and you're going to wrap it around the new cluster that you just added. And that is what is going to lock it in place. So now pretty much what I'm going to be doing is using the string, and I'm going to work my way around, like I said, using my balloons that were already blown up because I want to try to use as much of these as I can before I blow up new balloons.
Alright, so this is what the base is looking like right now. You can see the difference in the width of the original column versus the new one. Alright guys, so for the base of the tree down here, I took 4 balloons, which were 2 pairs of quads, and I put them on this corner and this corner just to kind of gauge how I wanted the tree to go up. It's important that you plan before you start attacking, otherwise you could possibly fail and have to start over, which would be a waste of time. So let me back the camera up so that you guys can see fully what I'm doing here. So as you can see, the height of my tree versus the base looks like it may be a little symmetrical. So what I'm going to do, I'm thinking I want to use 260s to attach, or I could use the fishing line. I'll decide in a second, but I'm going to attach these quads to the base and use the rest of the white balloons I have to kind of fill in this space between the top of the tree and there. And I will be right back.
So to get my corners right, the next thing I'm going to do is I put a 260 onto this cluster here. So I'm going to attach it down in the corner. It's a quad, and I'm going to keep it pointed on the corners. And I'm just going to do that by wrapping it around one of the balloons here on the bottom. So what I want to do now is fill it in so that when it comes from this top corner on down, it's giving me Christmas tree vibes. All right, so as I told you guys, this is my first time doing this. So what I'm gonna do is just continue to work through getting this Christmas tree done, and it's gonna be a voiceover because it's hard talking through this and then trying to explain it to you guys when I really don't know what I'm doing, because this is my first time doing this. So just stay tuned and we will get this tree done. Keep watching. So when it came to that right corner, what I decided to do was to place an ORBZ balloon there, and I'm going to build around that later with some balloons. And then I just used the 260 clusters that I created with the white balloons to fill in and finish shaping off the triangle for the tree. As you can see, I did start to use smaller and smaller size balloons once I got to the top. And that was just to make sure that the balloons weren't too big and it wouldn't mess up the shape. And then for the topper, I just went ahead and added a pop of color to go ahead and start bringing in the color scheme for the tree. So as of right now, I just gave you guys a quick glimpse of what we have going on with the tree. I pretty much have the right structure going on for is how I want it to fall. So I did a lot of my balloons already on the 260s, and what I'm going to do is just use these to fill in my Christmas tree the same. Alright, so next up was to add my clusters that had all of my pops of color for this tree. As I said earlier, I went with red, gold, silver, and white. And so I used the clusters that were on the 260s and just worked my way around the tree. I primarily did the front of the tree because that's what you guys were able to see. And I think you guys still get the point of how to complete the tree. So that's all I did, was just take those clusters and work them in to get that color evenly distributed all around the tree. So the next thing I'm going to do is add my ornaments from the Dollar Tree, and this is now a third method that you could use to link balloons. I've showed you guys in this vlog so far how to do the fishing line, which I do have a more detailed vlog on. I showed you guys how to use the 260s to add balloons to your garland or wall. Now we're doing a tree. And then this time I'm showing you how to just twist them on. You would do the same thing as if this was a balloon on this side. Instead of a snowflake, you could do the same thing. You're just gonna go find a balloon and you're gonna twist it around and attach it to. Really simple. Alright guys, so to finish off my tree, I have these balloon presents that I did order off of Amazon. I will have these linked down in the description box for you guys as well. And I'm going to use these to accent around the base of the tree.
This is the final look for the tree, guys, and I'm gonna leave it up just like this until Christmas. I love how it came out. The gifts were the perfect touch. And as you can see, the snowflakes that I used on the frozen backdrop are still going strong and look super cute. Again, I got those from Dollar Tree for just $1, of course.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know what you guys thought about it. If you give this or anything I do a try on my channel, please be sure to tag me on your photos so that you can be featured on my Follower Friday. I promise I'm going to catch up with that very soon. I'm almost caught up on all of my work. But again, I appreciate you guys so much and see you guys next time. Bye.